Hi, all. This is Molly Bain. I'm the Education Manager for the Coastal Watershed Council, and I am thrilled that you are interested in engaging your students with our third grade lesson unit, The Migration of Steelhead Trout. The goal of this video is to show you how to use our Hyperdocs so that you can facilitate this lesson with your students. So this is our Hyperdoc, and the Hyperdocs can include a number of links that provide you with additional resources. This is our main page here, which provides the overview of the lesson unit, starting with our focus question, which is how can we help steelhead trout migrate? So all the activities that students are going to be doing focus on gathering more information to answer that question. And throughout the lesson unit, the goal is that students will be able to describe the life cycle and migration of a steelhead trout, articulate how low water levels affect steelhead trout's migration and reproduction, and communicate about water conservation solutions and protecting steelhead trout. At the end of the lesson unit, students are going to be completing an action project, and so all of this information prepares them to also complete their action project. The goal is that this program supports next generation science standards as well as some Common Core ELA standards. If you are leading this lesson on your own without CBUC's involvement, this video is for you. And as well as are the instructions that you can see right here. You're going to want to review the program schedule that's on the next couple of pages, as well as take a look at some of the individual lesson units and click on the teacher guides so you can see what a lesson plan is all about. And then also print out student journals as well as pre and post surveys. So let's take a look at the student journal. You can click here to view the student journal, and this is going to show you the student journal as a viewable copy, not something that you would want to print out because we have it in journal format. But this is the start of our student journal. If you would like to print out the student journal, this is the link that you want to use because it provides it in booklet format, which makes it much easier for you to save paper as well as to organize the pages. We also have a pre and post survey that we invite you to use, and we use this information to learn how we can improve the lessons, but also helps us in receiving additional funding. So you can print out the pre and post surveys using this link down below, and it's a pretty simple survey, just checking off statements as well as one written response. Both the pre and post surveys are the same. So going back to our Hyperdoc here, the next thing that you'll see is a program schedule overview. There's 7 different activities that are built across 4 weeks. And you can see that in some cases, we're recommending that you do 2 activities each week, with the final week being the final lesson. And then below it, you're going to see a general description of each of the different lessons. And what I really want to show you is that for each lesson, you will see a lesson guide. And click on that, and that will bring you to a second Hyperdoc that's specifically for the first lesson. And this is going to be the teacher guide that you'll use leading each of the lessons. And a couple of things I wanted to point out to you before we say goodbye in this video is each step provides directions, and in many cases there's going to be a video resource that either helps demonstrate that activity or provides additional information. You'll also see that there's descriptions for what journal page to use, as well as a general overview of what the activity is using the journal page. The journal really is the guide. It will take you and your students step by step through the activity. And this teacher guide just kind of provides that additional support as needed. So for each lesson unit, you will see a teacher guide. For each lesson, you will see a teacher guide like this, which you can find for each sequential lesson in the Hyperdoc. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at the Coastal Watershed Council. Thank you.